All right, enough of the procrastinating. It's time to record. I high key have been procrastinating recording the podcast episode, and I don't know why. Honestly, I was considering taking like a little bit of a break in between because the last episode that I uploaded was uploaded at the end of June. So like halfway mark. We're in July now. Maybe I was like, okay, well, new month. Maybe I'll just take a little break. But I did make a promise to myself to record an episode a week for the entire year. So I would like to fulfill that promise to myself. Late or not, better late than never is what I say. And yeah. But I've been considering like, I don't know, changing it up, doing like a little, maybe like a rebrand kind of thing. Actually plan out my episodes, make it a little bit organized. Because I know that's what a lot of people do. But then I also started to think to myself, like, why should I make myself do things that everyone else is doing? Like, I'm really just doing this for fun. However, I do see the like appeal to having like a little bit of a little bit of an organized show. That doesn't feel like I was phrased properly, but whatever. That's what we're going with. But also, like, I enjoy just being myself and yapping on here, being vulnerable at times if that's what comes to mind. Because, oh, I didn't even say the intro, but hello, and welcome to Kaylin's Korner. I'm your host, Kaylin, and this is my corner of the internet, where I talk about everything and anything that comes to mind. Thank you for joining me, and I hope this finds you well. I can't believe I fumbled the intro, and I can believe that I forgot to say it, because I do like to kind of just chat to myself a little bit before I say it. And oof, if you've been a long time listener or have listened to some of my earlier recordings, you would know that sometimes I would yap for like 5 minutes before I even say the intro. Like, what even is this place? Where are we right now? We're in my corner of the internet, because that's where this audio lives, on the internet, forever and ever. Or for as, well, I mean, really, because like, yeah, you can delete stuff off the internet, but if it's been there long enough, there could be traces of it on different platforms or elsewhere. So there's really no hiding it once it's out there, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I was considering taking a little bit of a break, but I'm not going to be doing that, clearly. As you hear me yapping, as you see this episode is uploaded. So, another week for you, babe. I felt a burp coming, and I went and I started burping myself, and then she went down instead of up. So, whoop-de-doo. I love that for me. I love that for me. But hey, I hope you're doing well. Listen, girl, I was on a good yapping. I was gonna say yapping spree, but is it really a spree? I guess. What's the definition of spree? Let's do a little word of the day. I think that would be fun. Spree definition. A spell or hold on. It's a noun. A spell or a sustained period of unrestrained activity of a particular kind. He went on a 6-month crime spree. Okay, did we have to use that sentence? But there's another definition. It says verb. It's dated. To take part in a spree. And the example is, they don't want work. They're too busy spreeing. The second definition is it's not really sitting in my brain. Similar, drinking bout, debauch, binge, bender, session, sesh, booze up, beer up. These are words, like, with definitions: booze up, beer up, snooze, drink, blind, skite. What is that? Skite? Baby. Why can I... Jag? Wait. Oh. I clicked on jag and the definition came up. But I'm trying to click on skite. And it's not doing nothing. Toot. A short, sharp sound made by a horn, trumpet, or similar instrument. Informal. That's funny. Boozeroo. What? What are these words? Bacchanal? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. Bacchanal! I think I did pronounce it right. Literary. An occasion of wild and drunken revelry. The event has morphed into one of the most shamelessly drunken bacchanals on the social calendar. I like that word. I also like the way it's spelled. There's something about two C's being next to each other that really does it for me. I don't know. Bacchanal. An occasion of wild and drunken revelry. I need to have a bacchanal kind of night. That's all I'm gonna say. Wassail? Wassail. Like waffle, but with S's. And it's not spelled like waffle because there's no E. But it's pronounced like waffle. Baby, what's wassail? It's spelled Wassail. It says archaic. Spiced ale or mulled wine drunk during celebrations for Twelfth Night and Christmas Eve. Oh, a mighty bowl of wassail in which the apples were hissing and bubbling. Oh, I liked that sentence. Listen to me. I liked that sentence. Baby, what are you talking about? I don't know. Fuddle. These words are just really, I don't know. Fuddle, archaic. A state of confusion or intoxication. Through the fuddle of wine, he heard some of the conversation. Oh, so when I'm drunk, I'm fuddled. I'm a bit fuddled right now. I'll talk to you later. I like that. Is this Old English? It's giving Old English if you ask me. Potation. Potation, archaic. A drink. Light potations are very American. Yeah, these are just old words that aren't used anymore, but I think we need to bring them back. I think that would be fun. Very, very fun. There's a word here. Boozeroo. Oh, no. Blind? People who are unable to see. Well, yeah. Hello. Anyway, I'm clicking on, it's spelled Boozeroo. I'm clicking on it to try to get the pronunciation and definition, but nothing. There's also seshes in here. Ugh. That's a word that I use. Session. I don't like the way session is spelled. Anyway, a meeting of a deliberative or judicial body to conduct its business. Oh, wow. That's informal? That's informal? A meeting of a deliberative or judicial body to conduct its business. Session. What do you mean? That's informal? I don't know, it's giving real formal to me. Anyway, not me getting, spiraling because informal? Baby. Anyway, booze up is informal, a drinking spree. The men had sometimes had Saturday night booze ups together. I don't really like that. Who cares? Also, skite, what is Skite? I would assume it's pronounced like kite, but with an S in the beginning. So skite. But what does that mean? I wish it would tell me. I decided to just Google skite definition, but I guess it's not. It's in Merriam-Webster, but it's not in the Oxford Dictionary, which I think all the other words that I was reading definitions for were in. But whatever. The first one says chiefly dialectal. Oh, wait. Sorry. Well, that's... I don't know what that means, actually. Whatever. To move quickly or hurriedly. Now skite along to school. Okay. Second one. Chiefly Scottish. Oh. Chiefly dialectal, chiefly Scottish. Okay. To strike an object with a glancing blow. Ricochet, skip. Like ricochet or skip, I guess. Okay. I see. Is skite a word? Noun, skite. Plural, skites. Obsolete. A sudden hit or blow. A glancing blow. A trick. A contemptible. Sorry. That's just me going off on myself, low-key. Contemptible. I don't know how to pronounce that word. We're gonna figure it out. Contemptible. Thank you. Shout out to Google. Contemptible person. Okay. Now skite along to school. That's if you're like moving hurriedly. If not, but they didn't use it in a sentence. To strike an object with a glancing blow. Like ricochet, skip. With a glancing blow. That's so specific. So it wouldn't be like he skites. No, because it's a... Well, no. Like skit? No. Got me thinking a little bit. Like I'm... For what? I mean, why not? We're here, aren't we? Let's just fucking think about it. How would you use that in a sentence if you're talking about like a glancing blow? Why can't you give me a sentence? A sudden hit or glancing blow, a trick, a contemptible person. It is used to make me... It used to make me a bit sick sometimes to hear him skite, knowing how much chance I had. Huh? They had him skidding about his moonlight stroll with someone. I suppose he went back to his ship and skited about the time he'd had. Baby, what does this word mean? Because these sentences have made me confizzled. What's a synonym for skite? Blowhard, blusterer, bouncer, braggadocio, egoist, vaunter. These words feel targeted. I don't know how to pronounce this word, so we're gonna find out. Braggadocio, baby, what? Noun, plural, braggadocios. Empty boasting, bragging, a boasting person, braggart, spelled Braggart. I don't know about you. Sorry. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun looking at these words right now. And I didn't even like English. Not that I didn't like it. It just, I think the way that it was taught to me was pretty boring. Like, make it fun, baby. Like, learning can be fun. The teachers just make it so freaking boring. But I know that they have, like, their curriculum and things to follow. But, like, that's, like, it's like the skeleton. You get to put the clay on it. Make it better so that way we can understand the whole thing. But I think you also have to have like a little bit of a knack for teaching, because some people just like, I don't know. I feel some people just aren't good at teaching things, but I feel like the ability to show people how to do something, like even if it's something small, like an everyday kind of thing, like a little life hack, everyone should have that ability. But then, I mean, you gotta go to school to be a teacher, baby. Gotta go to school to be a teacher, baby. I'm sure they teach you that kind of stuff. Or maybe they're not doing a good job, because look at all these different teachers. But that's the thing. And that's why teachers get evaluated, huh? So that way it's like, well, is it really effective? But then people, sometimes they know when they're getting evaluated. So the class is a little different. It passes all the check marks, but that's not what they do on a day-to-day. So it's a slippery slope. A little bit of a slippery slope. Braggadocio. How many words did it take for me to get here? I don't know, but aside by empty boasting, bragging, and Google highlighted that for me. For Skite. Yeah, see, Skite has me a little bit confused. I guess people were using it in all different kinds of ways. But what's the lore behind this word? Does anyone really care? No, but I'm a little bit intrigued. Dictionary.com. A quick oblique blow or stroke. A chopping blow. A joke or prank. The butt of a joke or prank. A person whose opinions are not taken seriously. Oh, wow. I wouldn't want to be called that. A skite. One held in mild contempt. Oh, but there's another. So that's... Scott... I guess short for Scotland and North England. Why are you gonna shorten Scotland, but you're gonna write out North England? You could have just put N England. Anyway, there's another definition. It's an Australian definition. It's to boast or brag. Origin of skite, yes. Oh, silly goose. I already read that. Example sentences. The none of your skite, mate. Wait, do I have to read it in an accent? Because, yeah. The website had a pop-up ad, and it was a video, and it freaking stopped the recording. So, oopsie. But this is me picking up where I left off, basically. Yeah, I was having fun until then, and now I feel like I shouldn't keep on clicking on stuff. Wait, but this happened because I was looking at the definition of spree. Like, I went down that wormhole of words. Word hole. Wait. I went down a word hole because I looked up the definition of spree. But why was spree even mentioned? Why was I talking about what kind of a spree was I on? Oh, that I was on a yapping spree, just talking about something. Damn. Trying to have a full circle moment, but the brain fog is going a little crazy. I'm also a little bit distracted, low key. Do you ever start it's like when you're playing footsie, trying to pay attention, but you're playing footsie. That's me right now, but with the box that my microphone came in, I'm laying down in bed and I have the box by my feet, and I'm kind of just like playing with the dee type beat. Like, that's what it's giving right now. But anyway, yeah, wow. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. So, oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the definition of spree. Okay, let me paint a picture for you. I'm on Google. Spree definition is the search. Boom, this is what I'm looking at. Dictionary, the definition, and then similar words. Unrestrained bout, orgy, binge, splurge. The second word there is a little bit of a surprise for me, I guess you can say. Unrestrained bout. I can't even click on it. I'm getting a little bit frustrated. Oh, and then I read the dated definition of spree. A spell of unrestrained drinking. Yep, and that's how it started. I was on a yapping spree. Yeah, a spell or sustained period of unrestrained activity of a particular kind. Yeah, so I was on a yapping spree. Now that I've finally come to that conclusion, these odd minutes later, because I don't know how long it's been at this point, but yeah, I was just yapping away before the intro. Just doing my thing. Yapping. She's a yapper, she's a yap star. She gon' yap away when it gets hard. I feel like you can just insert the word yap in replacement for other words in songs. Like I just said, she's a yapper, she's a yap star. And like, it makes it so fun. So funny. To me, anyway. Stay. I've had Pretty Little Bird by SZA stuck in my head. She's like playing on loop, baby, playing on loop. Pretty little bird, pretty little bird, pretty, pretty. In the window a few times. Stay. I was on a yapping spree and suddenly, I don't know what to yap about. But I'm starting to get a little bit hungry, and that's kind of pissing me off because I just ate a plate of spaghetti like an hour ago. What do you mean I'm hungry? Baby, what the fuck? Baby, what the fuck? I don't... Lately, I feel like I'm robbing myself. Like I'm robbing minds. Whoa. Okay, so I opened up Twitter. Tweet on the timeline says deviled egg hot dogs. Yes. And sorry, it was quote tweeted. And it says, I just know your ass cheeks glued together. That shit made me laugh out loud, legitimately. That was fucking hilarious. I will say, this is pretty big back on me to say, but it looks good, but I don't know if I would try it. Is that mustard on there? Yeah, I don't know. That might be a little too tangy for me. It looks real yummy. But deviled eggs on top? Baby, what? Your gut's going crazy. Deviled eggs and hot dogs? But people eat deviled eggs. Fun fact about me, I'm not really a fan of boiled eggs. It's the cook. Like, I can eat the boiled egg whites, but the yolk? Keep that thing away from me, baby. I don't want it. I'm sorry. I felt really strongly about it, but like the texture throws me off and the taste is just not my favorite. So you can keep your boiled eggs. And I know deviled eggs are different because the egg yolk is like seasoned and whatever. haven't had deviled eggs to have an opinion on them, but like, I don't know. Just, I feel a little different when I eat a boiled egg. I don't know. It don't hit the same, baby. It don't hit the same. I love me a nice fried egg though, with a runny yolk. Ooh, don't play with me, baby. Don't play with me. I don't like, and when I eat my eggs, they have to be like, if I'm eating a fried egg or a sunny side up egg, whatever, a whole egg, if it's not scrambled mixed together, it has to be runny. I don't like the cooked yolk. I'll If you give me a cooked yolk, I might still eat it anyway. I don't like it, but I'll still eat it. I don't like to be wasteful. That's the thing. But sometimes, have you ever had scrambled eggs where the eggs aren't scrambled all the way? And like the yolks and the whites are still like low-key separated. It's like they just threw the egg in the pan and popped the yolk and then flipped it over and let it cook type beat. I don't like that stuff. I don't like that stuff. And it's okay if you do, it's just not for me. Like the yolk starts to get like real chalky. Like the texture, I can't, baby, I can't. And the taste, like there's a distinct taste between the egg whites and the egg yolks. When it's all yolk and no white, I can't do it, baby. Unless, no, I can't do it. I was gonna say unless it's a fried egg and the yolk isn't cooked all the way, but like it's a runny yolk. But I don't ever eat just yolk. That's the thing. That's the whole point. I can eat the white, but the yolk on its own? Whoa. I wonder why that is. Like, what is it? What do I have against egg yolks, low key? What do I have against egg yolks, low key? But okay, so anyway, back to this picture. I'll have it linked, of course, so that way you can click on it because there's no visual for this podcast. From my understanding, deviled eggs, they're boiled eggs. You gut them, you take the yolks and you mix them, season them, and then basically reassemble it so it looks like an egg again. This hot dog has deviled eggs on it, but it looks like the egg whites were like chopped up and then mixed in the egg yolk mixture. And there looks to be some vegetables in here. Like, I don't know. I need a breakdown of this. What is this? What is this? What's in here? I'm getting real stuck on this fucking picture. I don't know. Devil dog? That's legit a devil dog. You might be onto something, not gonna lie, but I don't know if I could do it. You might be onto something for those brave soldiers out there. For those brave soldiers out there, bound to the toilet bound, baby. No. Oh my god. Why? Somebody replied, said, why would I literally demolish that with baked beans on top? Oh my god, literally bound to the toilet, baby. The gas is coming. It's deviled eggs. I've been saying it should be potato salad on a hot link, though. Potato salad on a hot link. I don't know. Not the gif of Oprah smoking a cigarette. Oh, that is, man, I don't know. To each their own, but I will have to pass. Not that anybody asked anyway, but in case you were curious, in case my commentary wasn't enough, it's a no from me. The devil dogs is what I call them, and the devil dogs is what they look like. Deviled eggs on hot dogs. I don't know, baby. She's just not for me, and that's okay. But very interesting. Very interesting combination. I don't know if I spoke about this actually, but speaking of interesting combinations, I feel like I did, I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna reiterate if that's the case. But I went to Market Basket a while ago, and they had these Vlasic pickles. It was a Vlasic and Frank's Red Hots. What's the word I'm looking for? Collaboration. So they were spicy pickles. It was delicious. Just a FYI, if you're into that kind of stuff. The pickles are definitely spicy, but I can handle spice pretty well. They weren't that spicy to me, but they tasted so good. They had pickle spears and pickle chips. I got the spears because when I want me a pickle, I'll get me a pickle, and I'd rather eat it as a spear than like a bunch of chips. Chips are for sandwiches. Spears are for like you just consuming them straight like that. But I think getting the chips and putting them in a sandwich would be so good. So good. I want to go back and find them or find them elsewhere so I can get them and put them in a sandwich, because honestly, like, they bust down. I haven't posted it anywhere, but I did record myself trying them, and I think the video was like 3 minutes long, and I ate 3 of the pickle spears in that video because they were that good. It's the same jar of pickles, baby. Why are you going on for 3 minutes eating 3 of the spears? But I guess it gets the message across that I like these pickles. They're delicious. If you're into pickles and hot sauce, it's a must try. It might seem like a weird combination. It's just like acid on acid, right? With the hot sauce and the pickles, but baby, it's delicious. And speaking of spicy pickles, I don't know if you guys know Miss Vicky's chips, but they have these spicy dill pickle chips, and they are the most scrumptious things ever, because I think they're like kettle cooked chips. So some of them, well, like, they're real, like the crunch on them is so good, but if you get the chips that are like folded, ooh baby, yeah, if you know, you know. But then, the crunch factor goes crazy. I'm a texture girly, if you haven't picked that up yet. If I don't enjoy the texture of a food, I will avoid it. I won't eat it. Don't offer it to me. Some foods that are included in this are mashed potatoes. Please. No, thank you. No, thank you. And I'm going to say that as politely as I can, because I know mashed potatoes is like a fan favorite everywhere. I can't do it. Okay? I can't. I'm sorry. Mangoes on the seed, don't give that to me. I need it peeled and cut up, baby. Peeled and cut up. Because if I have to suck it off the seed, excuse me, I'm not a fan of how furry the seed is, and no, I'm sorry. I can't do it, baby. I can't do it. Watermelon is another one. I know I've said this in a previous episode, but like, this is kind of it was a little while ago. I can't, and it's watermelon season too. Don't Give it to me. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll eat anything else. Any other fruit. Give me the grapes, I was going to say the watermelon. That's the one that I don't like, actually. I like cantaloupe. I like honeydew. I know a lot of people don't. And I honestly don't understand the cantaloupe honeydew slander. What's up with that? I would love to know. If you're one of the cantaloupe haters, tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Is that it? Is there a heartbreak? I don't know the lyrics. That's In Sync, right? But I don't know. I was gonna say not my genre, but that's not the case. It's just not my song, really. It is a song that I hear often. It's played in like retail stores and whatnot pretty frequently, but not frequently. And well, not that it's not frequently enough for me to care, but I don't care about the song, so I don't listen to it even when it does come on frequently. It's catchy, but it's the chorus. The tell me why. That's it. And maybe because it's easy to sing. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Here I was talking all that shit and still singing it. It sounds nice. I don't know the lyrics though. I guess I should have just said that. Whatever. All those words that I was clicking on when I was looking at the definition for spree are now in my search history. And Miss Vicky's chips are here too, because I was looking her up, baby. I need to get them shipped to my house directly to my house, because they have honey mustard flavored chips. I've never seen her before. I want to try her. It's on Instacart. Hold the phone. Where can I? Sorry. Because I'm a little intrigued now. Oh, you can get them at Walmart? Get it today. $3.98? Is that for the big bag? Or the little? That has to be for the big bag. Ruffles has honey mustard flavored chips? Since when? And Pringles too? Yeah. Why haven't I seen this flavor? Applewood smoked barbecue. I don't know. When it comes to me and barbecue, I don't really like the original. It's a little too smoky for me. And then smoked Applewood barbecue, you're adding more on top. When it comes to me and barbecue, I like a barbecue sauce that has a little bit of sweetness. I like me a little bit of sweetness, you know? I can't do not that I can't do it. I just prefer not to. I can take it, sure, if that's all you got. But if I have an option, well, I guess the other option is just not eating it, getting something else. Yeah, that's true. But what if I want barbecue? All you got is the regular? I guess. Well, sometimes it's not about what you want, but what you need. Either way, it's a want. You want ribs, you're gonna take the original barbecue, or you're not gonna get them at all. Or you can get them without barbecue. But dry rib, well, I've seen some good dry ribs. This has just turned into the food hour now. Maybe it's because I'm hungry, but whatever, baby. It is what it is. I'll have to stop and eat. And I ate before I started recording because I didn't want to end off like, all right, I'm getting hungry, hangry, bye. Because that's how my last couple episodes have been, I feel like. But whatever. Where was I going with this? What was I yapping about? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Ah! Well, it is what it is. Back to Miss Vicky's honey mustard chips. Because I do want to try them. I want to try them. I wish they had them at the grocery store near me. But they don't. It's saying Walmart. But I haven't been to a Walmart in forever. Would I go to Walmart just to pick these up and try? Yeah. Am I? Probably not. But it's all good, babe. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. Kinda. The barbecue thing. Dry ribs. I've seen good dry ribs, but I don't know if I've had them myself. Because when it comes to me and like barbecued meat, smoked meat, whatever, I like to have barbecue sauce on it. I don't know. Especially ribs. Ribs are one of my favorites. Cotellitas. Yes, yes, yes. I do want ribs now. I can feel my stomach about to growl. I wonder if the mic caught that. We'll see. I am actually going to use that as my cue to go, though, because I don't want to start getting hangry. Yeah, no, I don't want to start getting hangry, so let me go have a little snacky snack. But yeah, this was just me yapping. I hope this was enjoyable. I hope you learned something, the definition, or just, I don't know, go out and try something new, whether it's the honey mustard chips, Miss Vicky's spicy dill pickle chips, or if you're gonna try anything that I was talking about, yapping about in this video, you gotta try the Vlasic and Frank's pickles. Chips or spears, that's up to you, but I do think you should give them a try if you're into that kind of stuff, because she's so good. But I do recommend trying them cold, because I tried them room temp or like cabinet temp and they're not as good as when you pull them out the fridge and you get that. Oh, the cold crunch. The cold crunch. It's better than the warm crunch, if you ask me. It was delicious. I want another jar. Or maybe I'm just hungry. I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, bye.